What up, y'all? This is Gio. I want to make this quick video for you. Just got out of the gym not too long ago, and a thought came into my mind, and I started to realize that I was guilty of this and was wondering if I was the only one who was going through this. Is the idea of being functional. Now, typically when we hear the word functional, I normally hear it in the sense of like, hey, I'm a functional alcoholic, right? And so I wanted to go and look online to see what exactly is the definition of that. And so according to alcohol.org, I'm just reading this, it says the functioning alcoholic manages to appear normal and sober, in some cases even achieves success in a high-powered career field, all while consuming larger and larger amounts of alcohol on a daily basis. Now, again, the word functional, right? But here's the thing that I didn't realize, and that typically happens when it comes to this, is that they talk about how like being a functional alcoholic, you end up having two things that become really at the core of what might actually get you into a really bad situation, which is denial and tolerance. Denial and tolerance. What happens is, as you continue to do it on a regular basis, you start to develop a level of tolerance for it. And because you've developed a certain sense of tolerance, your body gets used to it, it is now hard for you to even be able to detect that it's even an issue. You see, and the crazy thing about it is because you are functional, it's even harder to detect it. And what ends up happening is as you do that over and over and over again, when someone now brings it up to your attention, you now have what they call the denial part of it. You're like, if I am not this, if my dysfunction was what it was, then how could I function? And what we don't realize is that we can never be at our best when we have functional and dysfunction staying in the same bed with each other. Like if they sleep with each other, they just call it doesn't create greatness. And so as I started to think about for myself, I started to realize that I am functional, but I'm not operating at an exceptional level a lot of times because of my ability to still function despite the fact that I have a dysfunction. And this video, I mean, this would be 20 minutes long if I told you how to go and get rid of the functional dysfunction part of it. But what I wanted to bring to our attention is that if you've been frustrated with the abilities or the things that you've been able to acquire, it might just be because you are operating at a functional level and your dysfunction is going undetected. Oh my gosh, like if y'all get this is crazy. Like our dysfunction can go undetected for such a long period of time because we're able to still function. But my question to you is, do you want to just function or do you want to operate at an exceptional level? And if you know that you have an exceptional level available, why would we settle for just functional? And so I'm hoping that this video is one that will get you to start to see where you are and ask yourself, is functional it for me? Is that the only place that I want to park my car at? Or do I want to go and see if there is another level that I'm acquiring? And again, if you're unsatisfied, as I am sometimes, with the progress that I'm making, it might just be because you're a functional, dysfunctional person. And so my hope is, number one, for us to go and admit that we are, because if we don't admit it, then what will happen is we'll continue to tolerate it, which will also allow us to get deeper and deeper in our denial. And I'm hoping that in 2020, as I'm in a mission to help more and more people live out their best life, that denial will not be the river that we'll travel down, but we'll travel down a road of exceptional results, exceptional progress, because it's out of that exceptional that we'll be able to go and help a lot of people and experience life at the fullest level. So again, are you a functional, dysfunctional person? I am. I'm admitting it. But now that I know I'm at the step one of overcoming it, and I hope you'll join me too. Peace.